Over the past decades, South Africa has achieved remarkable levels of access to grid electricity, reaching over 90% in urban areas. However, many electricity distributors are not recovering the full costs associated with supplying this electricity, which threatens the sustainability of our valuable grid. This is a growing concern.
As SALGA, we have realized that many municipalities across South Africa are not recovering the cost. Hence, they are not able to recover the revenue that they're supposed to. Hence, it contributes to the debts that they owe to Eskom. And certainly, this is particularly problematic in instances where the revenue that is recovered is insufficient to meet the associated costs.
It is therefore critical that the full cost of providing electricity is recovered through tariffs. In this video, we engage with SALGA, the energy regulator, Eskom, and Rustenburg Municipality to understand what cost of supply studies are and why they are so important. Few South African electricity distributors know and understand their costs, and consequently, tariffs are often not informed by true costs, but are benchmarked against previous year's tariffs. Good business is built on an accurate understanding of costs. This is being enforced by the energy regulator.
As the energy regulator, we require licenses to conduct a cost of supply study because it's required as a part of compliance with the electricity pricing bodies. A benchmark and the guideline may not be appropriate for all licenses. So a cost of supply study reflects the true costs of a licensee in supplying its own customers.
NERSA has developed a cost of supply framework that would assist with these studies.
So to assist licensees, the energy regulator developed a cost of supply framework which was approved in 2016. So the cost of supply framework is based on an embedded approach which seeks to allocate cost to different customers based on their usage of electricity.
This process of allocating costs to customers according to usage consists of 5 key steps: revenue requirement, cost functionalization, cost classification, cost allocation, and rate design. We unpack this in detail in our cost of supply tool explainer video. Eskom has been conducting cost of supply studies for a number of years, and municipalities can learn a lot from their experience.
The cost of supply is the basis for which to start understanding how you should price. Without a cost of supply, it means that your costs may be higher than the price at which you're selling. So it's very important to consider the cost of supply as a methodology that you implement within your municipality or within Eskom, which has already implemented for many years now, to be able to confidently submit tariff applications to the regulator.
Municipalities are also realizing the importance of cost of supply studies.
As Rustenburg local municipality, we decided that it is necessary for us to ensure that the revenue that we generate from selling electricity covers the costs that we have to actually supply the electricity to our consumers.
NERSA approval can be challenging, and it is helpful to know what they require in a cost of supply study submission.
When we receive a cost of supply submission, we first of all look at compliance to the NERSA framework. So we go to the study and ensure that it complies to the NERSA framework. We also look at the data that supports the study. So it means that licensees must not just submit a study itself, but also all the supporting data, Excel spreadsheets that are supporting the study. So we look at the assumptions that go into the study as well.
In reality, these studies are complex and challenging.
I think one of the biggest challenges to developing a cost of supply study is proper, accurate information. That will be your billing information, your asset registry information, and all other information that will typically come from your D-forms.
A key challenge to having a quality cost of supply study is having a complete study or an audit of all the assets in the distribution network. That requires, if you have not done the exercise before, to actually have some field work done where there are feet on the ground and there is actual counting and quantifying of those assets. That takes quite a while to do. So to overcome that challenge, you can start by focusing on some of the key assets in the first study that you do, and then use benchmarks to determine the rest of it instead of in terms of your network assets. And as you go along, you build on the knowledge you have of your networks in your books and have a proper asset register that is regularly updated.
In conducting cost of supply studies, we as SALGA have realized that there is a serious capacity challenge in the municipalities, notably the skills and expertise to conduct cost of supply. Hence, this is a serious challenge, particularly in the secondary as well as smaller municipalities across the country.
Given the importance of the distribution grid for the country, the sector has come together to boost municipal capacity to establish accurate costing.
As SALGA, in partnership with the DMRE, NESA, Sustainable Energy Africa, and National Treasury, we have developed a cost of supply simplified tool that will assist municipalities to develop the cost of supply studies in an easy way compared to the traditional way of conducting the cost of supply. Moreover, we are also conducting the cost of supply training annually.
As Rustenburg Municipality, in the position that we find ourselves in with limited resources, it was good for us to have the experience of a consultant together with the cost of supply tool that assisted us in being able to put together this cost of supply. And we'll recommend this to any municipality that's in a position similar to ours, that they could also follow the same route that we followed in developing their own cost of supply.
This video has clarified the importance of cost of supply studies, the NERSA cost of supply framework, and the support that is available to municipalities. If you would like further information on cost of supply studies or to download the simplified cost of supply tool, please visit scg.org.za/COS.